Hello, today we are going to do some short baby boomer nails, and this is what I had to work with. It's a young girl with short bit nails, and as usual I push back her cuticles and removing dead skin, and yeah, filing. She had some really tough cuticles. I just pushed them up. I didn't want to ruin anything on her nails. She is a young girl, so that's why the end result is not the very best. But I'm buffing off her shine. Yeah, so the acrylic is going to adhere. You can see I'm struggling with the cuticle, and here I am taking my e-file with my cuticle drill bit to remove the last of her cuticle that is left on her nail plate. Sorry. You can see that it removes a lot of dust or dead material. And here I'm sanitizing and dehydrating and putting on some primer. Well, I'm going to do that afterwards, after I have put on these nail forms. That was really hard to get underneath those short nails. And I should have filed her corners a little bit more round, so I didn't need to struggle so hard to get her forms underneath their nails there, but I managed somehow. And then I had put on the primer, and I just put a thin layer of the pink acrylic on her short nails first, and I'm moving on to the thumb. And yeah, the pink acrylic first. I didn't need to scoop that over to the form yet, since it was so short nails. So I went and then I went over with the white tip. This tip was a little bit long, but hey, that's what the file is for afterwards. And yeah, I'm brushing that upwards. It does not need to be neat, since it's going to fade over into each other. So the pink is going to fade downwards over the white again. And remember to keep the acrylic away from the cuticle area, or you will get lifting. The primer and a little stroke with the pink acrylic, and I moved over to pinching the other nail. Soon you will see that it doesn't look like I have pinched, but that was because this movie has sped up really fast. And then I got a better blob or better bulb of white acrylic. Bead, that's what I was going to say. And yeah, as you can see, that was a little bit too sharp of a white line, so I put down a wet bead of white and brushed that all over, or spread it over, and then the pink, and move that downwards over the white again, so you get that fade effect. And I have yeah, I have started to do that with my acrylic manicures. I have started to use my e-file as before I do an overlay or encapsulation. I usually go over with my e-files with the bumps and lumps, so everything is neat and ready to go. So, and then I put the encapsulations, because then I just need to do the encapsulations and I do not need to file a whole lot afterwards, because I don't have any bumps and lumps. That's just my way to do it. It's probably not the the way to go, but that is just how I have done it. And now I'm using my hand file, as you can see, and going around where the e-file didn't go find its way, brushing off the dust. And here I encapsulate the nails with the clear acrylic. And I bought this monomer and acrylic and the primer together in one package, and I used it with the pink and with the white, the monomer, and it was really great to work with. But then I used it with the clear here. Then the clear was super fast to dry. So I was really glad that I had filed down my nails before I encapsulated it, because it dried super fast. So it was really weird that it did that with just the clear and not the other brands of acrylic. But hey, it's other brands, so it's probably that is probably why. If you want to know what kind of brushes I used, I can put the links down if you want to. If not, I'm not going to put it down. So that was my nails, and I'm going over just with my buffer. And I love this buffer because it's a 100 and 180 grit. Even though it's a buffer, it's really coarse. It's a coarse buffer, so I love this buffer. If you need a link, just ask. I love it. I really love it. And of course, she was going to her first prom, so she needed bling, or else I wouldn't have put on heavy bling on a 13-year-old girl. But of course, it's a prom night, so she needed some bling. And I'm using my Silouette Pick tool, and here I'm going over with my Madame Glam No Wipe Top Coat. I love it. I love not to wipe off the tacky layer when I'm finished. That is so awesome. And into the UV light or LED light. LED light for 3 minutes, UV light for, no, other way around, UV light, LED light for 30 seconds. And here she got some oil for dry cuticles. And finished! And thank you all for watching, and I hope you like the result. And keep watching Nails of Norway, and I will be back really soon. So thank you everybody. I will see you. Bye bye. Bye bye.